Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Linds and today I'm getting under eye fillers. So I'm getting this procedure done by the Skin Girls downtown by Dr. Guy. If you are in Vancouver, I highly suggest the Skin Girls. I wouldn't go to a med spa unless I really trusted them. I've been going for treatments for the last 2 years with them, mostly for facials, but I've done everything from like facials, body effects, microneedling, the whole bit. I've never had any sort of Botox or injection or filler of any sort, so this is my first tweakment, but I'm really looking forward to it. It's one of those things where I think if you have something you're insecure about, it's worth making the investment to feel super confident every day. And for me, I've only had these sad bags under my eyes like the last 2 years or so. I also recently found out I have PCOS, so that also adds to looking super tired and whatnot. So the fillers is just gonna kind of puff out my eyes. Also, don't mind my manicure, I'm getting that fixed today too. Doing a little TLC today. But yeah, it's something I'm a little bit insecure about, and I really have wanted to try this for a long time. I went in for a consultation in the summertime with Dr. Guy, and I kind of chickened out. It's now November, and I still have been thinking about it nonstop, so it's something I've been really wanting to try. So I figured I would vlog today and take you guys along with me to show you the before, the during, the after, what the pain tolerance is like. But yeah, it's something I was really curious about, so I figured I would definitely vlog it, and I got a ton of questions on Instagram about it already, so you guys can just watch this quick little vid. We'll see you at the Skin Girls. So I'm now at the Skin Girls with Dr. Guy today, and we're taking a look at my eyes. We're thinking one full syringe.
Yep.
But he said it completely depends on how my tissue reacts once he gets in there. But that's the plan for now. So it's immediately after the procedure. I don't know if you can see, I'll let it. But the dips in my eyes are significantly risen already. Dr. Guy has told me I have to kind of keep it smooth the next 3 hours, and I guess in the next 3 hours is 50% of it setting, and then over the next 72 hours I just have to make sure that I'm making sure that the formula stays smooth. But it honestly was like less than a 2 out of 10 pain. It was very what's a word? Not painful. I guess it was very not painful. It was a very smooth procedure and very simple. Woo! So you can't really see just yet, but I already see results, and I'm super happy. Thank you, Dr. Guy and the Skin Girls. So for the next 3 days I have to just gently tap to make sure everything smooths out, because what he injected was a liquid and it eventually turns into a gel. But I'm gonna go get some sushi now that I look like I sleep again. I'm a very happy gal. Few hours post-op, no pain, no bruising yet. I'm still super happy with how much the skin has elevated. And I have been just kind of massaging or tapping really lightly like Dr. Guy instructed. And it's looking good. I'll touch base with you guys in the morning. Day 2 update. They're looking alright. You can see where he punctured in the needles more today, but this eye really, it feels quite sore, and it's a little bit darker it seems, but all in all, like, my eyes look fresh. It looked like I actually got some sleep, and I'm still super happy with the results. Should be only one more day until the filler has completely set, but I've been just tapping and making sure that everything is staying smooth. But honestly, I'm so happy with the results. Day 3 update. My skin is breaking out so bad. I was so bad over the weekend and I'm paying for it now. Also, still haven't got my nails done, so don't mind me. I'm a mess. I'm like an absolute mess right now. I'm also not feeling good, so, you know, but I really wanted to continue this vlog and really show you guys the befores and afters. So it's been exactly 72 hours since the procedure, since I got the fillers. So the fillers should be completely set by now. As you can see, it's significantly less purple. The bags are significantly less deep. I'm going to insert a little clip as to from the first day, like what I looked like before I got the procedure, before and after. Like, I do think there's a big difference. I'm just going to throw on a little bit of makeup right now and get ready for my day, and I'll sit down and chat with you guys about exactly what I thought about the procedure and a couple little questions I've been asked on Instagram quite a bit. So I'll answer a few questions and we'll sit down when I have my makeup on. Okay, so to end this video, I just wanted to sit down and answer a few questions that I got through Instagram during this week. I guess I really wanted to start with the fact that I think a lot of people are like, oh, it's filler. A lot of people think filler makes you look really fake. For me, it was actually the complete opposite. I actually just wanted to make my eyes look like what they did 2 years ago naturally. I'm just getting a little bit older, and as I mentioned, I do have PCOS, which makes you tend to look a lot more dull and tired. And for me, it was like in my everyday life, people being like, are you okay? Did you get enough sleep last night? Are you sick? And I was completely fine. I just had these like huge bags under my eyes, and after like a couple hours of wear and tear with your makeup, my makeup would start just kind of diminishing, and I looked exhausted all the time, and I just didn't feel like myself. So this was actually a treatment to make me look more natural. Being natural and looking natural is very important to my look and my personal appearance. If you don't want to look natural, that's totally fine too, but for me, it was actually a treatment that I wanted to make myself look like myself maybe like a couple of years ago. As you saw, like my eye bags were pretty bad in my opinion, and I would layer like concealer, concealer, concealer just to like get me through the day. And that was the only way I really felt confident, which is so bad. And as a blogger, I do spend a lot of time at home, and because my acne's been so bad the last couple of years as well, I really like to give my skin a break and go no makeup over a couple days. If I don't have to shoot or be downtown or have meetings or anything, I usually let my skin just breathe. But I found even if I was going to the grocery store, I'd put on concealer before I covered up my acne, because I would get comments like, are you okay? Are you tired? Are you sick? And that just didn't feel good, and obviously didn't feel nice either. So that was my motive behind wanting under eye filler, was for it to make me look more natural and make me feel like myself again. But I would say the two most common questions were how much is it and how badly did it hurt. So as I mentioned in the video, I would say it was like less than a 2 out of 10. It was like a 1.5 out of 10. They poke little holes in your cheek where the needle goes up and it inserts the filler. So the filler is liquid when it's injected, but eventually turns into a gel. So now that's past the 72 hours for me. Everything under my eyes is now in a gel form, but when they put it in initially, it is a liquid. And that little tiny poke is uncomfortable. I don't think anyone really likes needles. I think other people have a bigger phobia to needles than I do. I have some girlfriends who absolutely freak out when they hear about needles, see needles, anything, whereas for me it's kind of like normal to get your blood drawn or whatever. I don't like it necessarily, but I'm also not like extremely squeamish. So for me, it was something I really knew there was going to be a good result, so I was happy to do it for sure. As for prices, like I said, I go to the Skin Girls, and their price for under eye filler is about $700. Again, if you're in Vancouver, I highly recommend going to the Skin Girls, perhaps maybe you should go in for a consultation or a facial first just to get a vibe. I really trust them. I've been going to them for over 2 years, like I said, and I see through getting treatments and facials how much they care about their customer. They're very patient, and what I like, the vibe I like about the Skin Girls is that it's not intimidating. Some med spas seem to be really intimidating and have all these like big fancy words that you don't know what they're talking about, whereas I feel like the Skin Girls really take the time to explain things to you and almost kind of dumb down the procedure that they're performing on you. So it's never intimidating, everyone's very kind, and they're always happy to answer any questions. So I guess if you go in for a consultation for any sort of procedure, I think you should absolutely ask as many questions as you want. You really want to know what you're getting yourself into. So definitely have some questions prepared beforehand, because, you know, if you're spending a little bit of money, you want to make sure you're taken care of and getting it done by someone you trust. So really take your time researching and finding the right med spa for you. But if you're in Vancouver, you should definitely go to the Skin Girls. They're amazing. Honestly, I'm not even just saying that. They're so sweet. What else? Yeah, pain wasn't bad. And recovery time wasn't bad either. I expected to bruise more, actually, to be honest. It was very like, it hurt to the touch, but it wasn't very painful afterwards at all. I was kind of preparing myself to have like 2 black eyes, and I really didn't. They just kind of looked a little bit dark. But now they look great. This is the first time I've put on makeup since I got the fillers, and I'm so happy, especially with the side profile. Beforehand, even if I put my, what are they called, eye masks, I have these like pixie eye masks, and I could like straight up see a line through the eye mask because my tear ducts were so hollow. So it's really nice to just have my under eyes elevated again and looking fresh, and I don't feel like I look exhausted. So I'm really happy with the procedure. 10 out of 10 happy. It's exactly what I wanted and envisioned, so I'm super grateful. But yeah, the downtime wasn't bad whatsoever for me anyways. I'm assuming everyone kind of has different skin types and faces and everything, so you might bruise a little bit more, might be a little bit more painful. For me, it really wasn't. And the 3 days was completely painless, and I am very content. I'm like checking my eyes out in the camera. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to add. If you do have any more questions, shoot me a message over on my Instagram at Linds. Make sure to give me a follow. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about the Skin Girls or the fillers, or have any ideas for a next video for me, I'm most likely going to be back to the Skin Girls, continue the Fractora treatment because my skin is out of control again. I got the Fractora treatment done by Laser Advantage in Sault Ste. Marie in October. It's now end of November. My skin is so bad again. Like, it was so good for like almost a month. I was like, holy crap, the Fractora cured me, and I was bad, admittedly. I'm not supposed to eat dairy, and I ate so much dairy, and now my skin is punishing me. But now that my eyes are finished and look great, I think tackling my skin is really like going to be my focus the next few months. So I might put together a Fractora treatment video for you guys. If you're interested in that, please let me know. And if you have any other ideas, also let me know. Well, see you guys next time. Bye!